Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Here, I have a great article for you guys straight from Verizon's News Center. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. I think this is huge. We've talked about this in several older videos, and I always felt that since Verizon is still perceived to be the best network, they need to showcase it. They themselves need to show it on a big marketing campaign like, hey, we are still the best network. So here we have new test force campaign from Verizon captures company's relentless drive for network excellence. And there's a video, there are actual several videos that are listed on the Verizon YouTube page. That's showcasing the network. Now, I have seen some other pictures at Mobile World Congress where Verizon is actually comparing its network against T-Mobile and AT&T. Now, here's kind of the pro and the con with that, right? The pro is that Verizon is showcasing that, yes, we are still the better and faster network. So in this case, in this comparison, they're using millimeter wave, which is getting inside like almost 4 gigs on probably on a DAS system. The con, they're also showcasing at the same time that the competition is getting better for a lesser price, right? So they have AT&T and T-Mobile as well. AT&T not as fast as either of them, but still respectable, right? Still usable. But T-Mobile is the one that's really, not closing in because they don't have that same type of millimeter wave deployed. But on some of the tests, T-Mobile was getting 950. On one of them, they got 1.7 gigs. That's pretty fast, right? For a cheaper, better deal, that's pretty fast. Now, Verizon on these tests, they consistently did 3.6. 3.7, sometimes even 4 gigs. So that's the pro here. They're telling us, like, yes, the competition is getting better, but we're still the best. We're still faster than them. And we're building something from the inside out, right? They started with the millimeter wave layer. That's very mature now. They're still deploying that, but that's already very mature. Now they're, from the inside out, they're still deploying the C-band in the urban core. That's where they've been mainly focused. And now in 24, 25, they're going to start building that out, on the outside, right? The suburban, rural environments, they're going to start really getting going on that C-band. Not saying that they haven't been already. They've already been doing that. But we won't really see that at scale for at least another, I would say, year and a half, to where you can say, hey, I am in a small town, rural area, and I now have Verizon C-band. That's going to be another, I would say, another year and a half, but they're working on that. And this test force campaign, depending on how aggressively and how far they take this, I think could be a great way to showcase, like, hey, T-Mobile has all this ultra capacity, but yet we're in, $10 and we still work and the competition doesn't. This would be a great showcase, in my opinion. But again, they could be opening up a can of worms, right? It has a pro and a con, right? There's probably some areas that T-Mobile could do the same, where they have service and Verizon doesn't. That is the case in some areas. At scale, if you pick and choose just random areas on the map, it's more than likely that Verizon will have service and T-Mobile won't. But, T-Mobile has been able to get some areas out there that they have coverage where Verizon doesn't. So again, like I say, you can open up a can of worms with these type of campaigns, but it's still good to showcase. You have the perception now, here's what you're paying for. This is what we want to showcase. Yes, you pay more with us, but this is the better of an experience that you're going to get. And of course, they're gonna be biased here. They're gonna look for areas that they're better in. They're not gonna go on, X, formerly known as Twitter, on their Inside Verizon page and post a speed test where the competition is faster than them, right? So we gotta look at it from the realistic view, right? We got to be realistic, right? They're not going to show us a speed test where they're slower than the competition. But like I said, you could be opening up a can of worms. Somebody might see the comparison test from T-Mobile and say, "Wait a minute, T-Mobile's getting 900 megs, they're getting 1.7. What can't I do on this T-Mobile connection that I can do on that Verizon connection, and I pay less on that T-Mobile connection," right? That's something where Verizon could be opening up that can of worms, but I still think it's a great campaign. Really showcase, like, yes, we have your perception, but let us show you that, in comparisons, we are still the better and faster network. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.